First, it has to silent. Good afternoon, friends. On behalf of Press Information Bureau, I welcome you all to this post-budget press conference of the Union Finance Minister and her budget team. As you know, the Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharamanji, presented today the General Budget 2019-20 in the Lok Sabha a short while ago, and it happens to be the first budget of the first full-time woman Finance Minister of the country. I extend a warm welcome to you, ma'am, to this press conference. I also welcome the Minister of State for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Sri Anurag Thakurji, Finance Secretary, Sri Subhash Chandra Garg, Secretary DFS, Sri Rajiv Kumar, Revenue Secretary, Sri Ajay Bhushan Pandey, Expenditure Secretary, Sri Girish Chandra Murmu, Secretary DIPAM, Sri Atanu Chakravarti, and Chief Economic Advisor, Dr. Krishnamurthy Subramanian. Today's press conference will go like this. First, Honorable Finance Minister will make her opening remarks, which will be followed by question-answer session. While asking questions, please identify yourself and your organization, and also be very brief in your asking your question. Please confine yourself to just one question each so that we can cover as many journalists as possible. Before we start, I would make a gentle request that your mobile phones should be in silent mode. Over to the Finance Minister, please.
Thank you very much for coming over for this press conference soon after the budget presentation has happened in the Parliament. I take this as an opportunity to not only answer your questions but also to be able to elaborate on a lot of points which will be relevant for the discussions and the discourse which happens post the budget presentation. As I started during the presentation of the budget itself saying, this budget, which is the first one for this term of the government, is presented with a 10-year vision in mind. The 10-year vision is also a point of continuity from the interim budget, where the specifics of what we expect to achieve in 10 years is very well narrated. I recalled them. And also what is attainable as a target within 5 years, which is, in short, in a concise form, we say $5 trillion economy, but that is only to indicate that within 5 years, the major steps that we're going to take towards achieving that kind of a level. So the emphasis is very clearly on overall development of the economy, where you're looking at rural initiatives, all of which will give a certain dynamic to the rural area and therefore contribute to the growth. Similarly, we looked at ways in which urban living can be bettered and what were the ways in